Hey everybody, it's Marshmallow here. This is my Girl Meets World Season 2, Episode 29 review. I think we have this episode. It seemed like this was a series finale, or season finale, sorry. But I think we have one more episode, because I think, someone, I can't remember who exactly. There was about 2 comments on my video on last Girl Meets World episode. I can't remember who it was. That someone said it was, 2 episodes. But I think that was, Saul Diaz. I think that was Mr. Diaz. I think you told me that. I can't remember exactly. But this seemed like a season finale to me, so I'm wondering if this is the season finale. I don't know. Probably not, because I'll probably look it up later and see how many episodes are left. But it was really good. I feel like this episode was really good performance-wise. I don't know how I felt about that whole musical thing, like the musical number. That was one thing I didn't like about this episode. But we're going to run it down. Let's just run down the whole episode. So basically in this episode, Riley wants to change the bay window. And that was a huge thing for Maya. Because Maya, and as they explain, they kind of do the whole girl meets origin thing. Where they explain how Maya and Riley came to be. Like the whole Maya and Riley duo. So I'm probably going to name this video, Girl Meets World Season 2, Episode 29 review. Maya Riley origin. That's what I'm gonna name this video, because that was their origin story, or backstory, I guess you could call it. But anyway, that was just a joke that I came up with. But anyway, throughout this episode, we see flashbacks of them. Riley, kind of talked with Maya about changing the bay window. Maya was upset about it. We see the flashback of how they met Farkle, and I really like what they said about Farkle, the Xbox thing. I really like how they talked about Farkle kind of changing. I really think that he has changed. But here's one of my complaints. I think that either keep Farkle as like goth Farkle, or keep him as turtleneck Farkle. I don't like this back and forth. And I know why they changed him into goth Farkle this episode is because they wanted to amplify the fact that he's changed over the show. But it's like, you gotta pick one. That's the thing. You gotta pick one. You either want like goth Corey Fogelmanis, or you want turtleneck Corey Fogelmanis. You can't do both. So I hope that next season they kind of pick one, because it's really frustrating to have to like sit through that. And is he changed? Has he not changed throughout this episode? Throughout the season, make up your minds. So I really thought that was one of my complaints too, but that wasn't a big deal. But anyway, we see a flashback of how Maya and Riley met Farkle, and that Farkle apparently saved Riley's life. Although Maya wasn't going to do anything about it. I really like Kid Maya. She was really cool. But anyway, it showed that, kind of clip too for that flashback. Then later on, we see Lucas coming back, and they talk about the bay window. And, we see the flashback of Lucas and how he really was never that little. I thought that was really hilarious. Especially the wallet joke with the picture of Lucas with the wallet. I thought that was really funny too. And how he's like always been that freakishly like tall, and like, that was really amazing. That was like one of my funniest things in the episode. But anyway, yeah, the musical number, I don't know if I would have included that. I don't think it was really necessary for the musical number. I think that it was just one of I didn't like the musical number part. I feel like they could have filled that in with more of the current situation, but it was still cool to see that. But anyway, going through the episode again, we see more Maya and I said Miley. Yeah, Miley Cyrus in this show. No, I almost said Miley. We see more Maya and Riley throughout this episode. I feel like that was really cool too. Performance-wise, I don't know whether or not I'd give it to Sabrina Carpenter or Rowan Blanchard, because they both had amazing moments. I feel like Rowan Blanchard is good at like crying on command, because like we've seen that in the past episodes, we've seen that in this episode. Sabrina Carpenter's good at it too, but I think it takes her a little bit longer. But anyway, it was really cool to see them performance-wise. They are amazing. I think Sabrina Carpenter is so good in the first half of the episode. She's so good. I feel like that was just something that I had to bring up. Is that they're really good actors. I feel like they've done so good on this show. That season 3, I want it to be super emotional as possible. I want them to get even more into that, and like that side of them, because I feel like that's gonna like make it stronger. They do more serious episodes. I know it's a sitcom. They can't have all serious episodes all the time, but they can do a little bit more. I hope, because it's gonna be Girl Meets High School, and they're gonna have a 2-part season premiere with Girl Meets High School Part 1 and Part 2. So it'll be interesting to see how serious that story is, because they're playing it up in this season. Like in this episode, they played up the idea of them, kind of moving on. So I like that. They got to deliver on that though. They can't just say that and get to season 3 and not deliver. They have to deliver on that, or else it's gonna, end up kind of not being as strong as it started. Anyway, we get some more flashbacks of how Maya and Riley met. I thought that was awesome, too, seeing them how they met. And Maya kind of just like wandering around and kind of opened the window and just come in, or was the window already open? I can't remember exactly, but she kind of just came into to Riley's room. I thought that was really cool too. And then we see older Maya and Riley, and that was the big thing for me. That was like, oh my gosh, we're seeing them older. That was pretty cool. I'd say on casting wise, they didn't do a very good job of finding lookalikes. Maybe the older Riley kind of looked like Rowan a little bit, but casting wise, they need to find some better lookalikes because they didn't do a very good job. Like, for example, the best thing that I thought was really good is like the Man of Steel movie had those actors look incredibly alike. So, it's just my opinion, but it was really cool to see older Maya and Riley in this episode. But what did you guys think of it? And also, we got to see that Riley's room is totally redone. Not totally, but like mostly redone. And it's about change. This episode is about change. But what did you guys think? Comment down below. What did you guys think of this episode? What did you guys think about them kind of playing up the, like, teasing the season 3? I thought that was really cool, too. Links are there to my other Growing With World videos. Links are there to my Twitter, Instagram, Vine, vlog channel, and Sims channel. Don't forget to follow and subscribe those. Other than that, like and favorite this video. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.